Eric Silverman, joined by Bill Spaulding, called the game for WAER Sports. Syracuse playing in the Coliseum for the first time since the 1920s. Boy, was it an electric atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean, just look behind me. This field here at the Coliseum has so much history. USC has been playing here since 1923. Olympics were here in 1980. Big crowd of more than 70,000 fans, huge student section, and one of the best marching bands, the Spirit of Troy, made for just the perfect college football atmosphere.
Now, in the wins for SU against Wake Forest and Rhode Island, Doug Marrone credited the off-the-field discipline as being a big factor for the win. Today, not much discipline on the field.
Yeah, it wasn't there at all, especially on defense. Back-breaking penalties all game long for Syracuse, and against a team like USC, you can't do that. USC's first touchdown drive was helped by a penalty, a late hit from Brandon Sharp. Second touchdown drive, a questionable pass interference call on Kevin Scott, and then there were a couple more of those in the second half as well that let USC stretch the lead.
Now, even after Syracuse almost lost to FCS Rhode Island last week, a lot of players, Doug Marrone said, still the same game plan against USC. Today, Bill, they lose with that game plan, yet Antoine Bailey told me it was still going to be the same old against Toledo.
Yeah, well, I mean, the players took some bright spots out of that. Obviously, after the game, they were disappointed that they lost, but they said, you throw a few of those mistakes out, if Syracuse makes the plays it expects to make and doesn't have the stupid penalties, they were right in that ball game. They were able to compete with USC and not be completely outclassed. So they're taking that as a positive moving forward to Toledo next week.
Well, Syracuse taking on Toledo next week, but now winless in program history against USC. That wraps up Citrus TV's coverage from Los Angeles. We now send it back inside the Citrus TV studios.